Hi friends, today we are going to see the tuple data structure. Tuple is a collection of the individual data types. It is a introduction first one is it is a collection of individual data types. The data types are same type or different type. Data types are same type or different type. Second one, it preserves it preserves the insertion order. It preserves the insertion order. Insertion order means it follows the how we are going to inserting into the data in the tuple. Same data only present in the same order. Same data present in the same order. It will cannot change the order also. Third one is it is represented using parentheses. These brackets. Fourth one is it supports or it follows the indexing and slicing operations. It is a indexed based and slicing operation it supports. Fifth one, it support fifth one, it is a not growable in nature. It is not growable in nature. We cannot perform cannot perform addition, like addition of elements, modification of elements, modification or updation or deletion of elements in the tuple data structure. Cannot perform addition or modification, deletion in the tuple data structure. It is one more point is it is immutable in nature. Immutable in nature means if trying to perform any addition or modification in the data, it will tries to create the new object. Once again, friends, tuple data structure is a collection of individual elements. Elements means that elements may be the same data types or different data types. It is preserves the insertion order. Same order, it follows that how we are inserting the data. Same that order is consistent after the like after the up to the start to end. That order is consistent. Like order is will not be changed. Like next one is it is represented using the parentheses. It supports tuple data structure supports indexing and slicing of. We can perform the indexing and slicing to tuple data structure. It is a not global in nature. No, global in nature means we cannot increase, we cannot scale the tuple data structure. Like we cannot perform the addition, modification or updation or deletion. It is immutable in nature. Immutable in nature means if you try to perform any modification or any addition, through that modification it is try to create the new object. New object. That new object is assigned to the tuple. That old object is will be able to goes to the garbage collector. Next one, tuple object creation. Tuple creation. We can create the tuple several ways. First one is using empty tuple object like this. T1 equals to tuple. We are going to see the program also. If T1 equals to parenthesis, if we are going to give the T1 and if we are going to give the type of T1 print of ID is not required, but we can see this ID also. ID of T1. If you try to execute that program, Python test.py, empty tuple, class tuple, ID is 3969552. Second one is tuple with objects. Object 1, object 2, object 3, object 4, object 5. If try to create that 10, comma 20, comma 30, comma 40, comma 50, comma 60, like this. We remove this one also, not required. Python test.py. We got the data in the tuple. Data type is tuple. We got the like ID is 365856000 like this. One more way is tuple using the evolve with input. Input. If try to give the evolve of input. Remove this one. No need to give. We are going to give this dynamically. We are going to give the data using the console or command prompt. If it is asking to data, we are going to give in this form parenthesis 10 comma 20 comma 30 or we can give 100 comma 200 comma 300 comma 400 comma 500 comma 600. See, this one is our given data. This one is we are printing the data. This one is tuple. This one is idea of the data. Idea of the tuple data structure. Next one is object 1, comma object 2, comma object 2. 3 we are giving like this. Fourth one, there is a one more way is T1 equals to tuple or If you want to give the only one object inside the tuple, you have to must give the comma. We will see this output also. Like this only we can see. If you want to see like this, Python test.py, if you view parenthesis and close parenthesis. If you give like this is taking like a integer, single integer. If you give 10 comma 10 comma close parenthesis, it will giving like a it is giving like a tuple data structure. Class is tuple data structure 42096. Like this we are getting. It is considering like after comma there is a elements, there is a objects in this tuple. Next one is tuple elements accessing, tuple objects accessing. First one is directly we are going to access. If try to give the tuple runs is 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40. Directly we are going to access it. See, we got that 10, 20, 30, 40 tuple and ID we got. If you want to give the different elements also we can give. We are giving roll number like 122. John, age is 6, gender is male. Like this if you give, like this also we can give. See, we got the 122, John, 49, male and tuple data structure ID we got. Second one is using indexing. Using indexing means we can access the elements using the indexing like 0, t of 1, print t of 1, 2, like this. 122 John 49. If you want to access from the back reverse onwards, you can access t of 1 minus 1, t of 1 minus 2, like this. May 49, like this. Reverse accessing, forward accessing. Next one is slicing. If you want to perform the slicing, T1 of column. Column means start index is 0 and index is length of the T1. Forward means that automatically if you not view that step means it will write the forward only with default value is 1. We will get the all the elements in the tuple. If you want to perform the in middle means 1 to end means starts from the one column. and f.py. John onwards, it will print up to that end. If you want to print e column 2, means it will print that starts from, but it will go takes that two steps, like instead of one step, it will take the two steps. See, we will see the output. See, 122, 49 we got. If you want to take the reverse onwards, means column minus 1. If you specify the minus 1, means it will take the reverse onwards. See, we will got the reverse onwards. Male 49, John 122. You want to take reverse onwards, but it starts from the minus 2, column minus 1. It starts from the minus 2, means it will start from the 49 to up to that starts, like it's up to the minus of length. Like minus of length means minus 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, like up to that minus 5 it will take, it will consider as a minus 4 up to. We will see this one. See here 49, John 122, we got the answer. If you specify the end also here, minus 2, column, minus 4, minus 1. Here we got the 49 starts up to that minus 4, means up to the minus 3 only. We got minus 3, like minus 4 means minus 4 plus 1. Minus 4 plus 1 means minus 3 it will take. Here I missed that one example. T1 of, I want to give starts from 1 onwards, ends for 3, column. If you want to give column like stuff means you can give, but I'm not want to give here. I will uh, I will leave it there empty, like default one. See here. See here, you got the John and 49. Here I got starts from the 1, like 0. Here it is a 1, 2, like 3. 3 means it will take that 3 minus 1, 2. Here, here in that forward direction, it makes that up to like it will takes like uh, it here it is a 3, means it will consider up to that 3. It is not included the 3. It will not include the last like end element. It will takes like 3 minus 1, like this it will take. But in that reverse direction it takes like a 4 plus 1, like this it will consider in that up to that. One is loops. Tuple object accessing using that loops. You take 100, 200, 300, 400, 550, 650, 750, like this. If you want to access using the tuple elements, using the for loop, using the for loop for t in t1 column print of t. If you give like this, here it is printing like all the elements sequentially after one by one in the tuple. It will it will takes like 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 650, 550, 650, and 750. It will takes like one by one element, like it is like a for each loop until for like for each element in the T1, it will taking like T and it is printing that element. We can use like a range also, range of, we leave this and I will try to do one more, I will write a one more for loop. But instead of T1, I will take that range of 0 to length of T1, length of T1. See, here I got the index numbers. Index number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like this I got. But if you want that elements means I want to give T1 of element. T1 of T. See 100, 200, 300. It gives that space means one blank line means 100, 200, 300, 400. But using this, if you want to print that one after another element using the two steps, like this we can print arrange. Like this we got 200, 100 I got, 200 I skipped, and 300 I printed, 400 I skipped, 550 I printed, 650 I skipped, 750 I printed. Like it is printed. Like this. If you want to take from the reverse direction also, we can take, but instead of using that length -1 to 0, -1. See, it is printed from the reverse direction. 750, 650, 550, 400, 300, 200, 100. Like this it is printed. Using that for loop we have seen. One more loop is while loop. While loop. If you want to see in the for and while loop, we will see using the programs in the future. Future sessions, we will see the some programs using that for and while loop, how to access the elements from the list and tuple like dictionary elements. We will see in the future sessions. Don't worry, we will see that from 10 to 15 programs. We will see in the future using that while loop how to access the elements. That there was a some syntax is there here. First is initialization we have to perform. Initialization like I is equals to 0, starts from 0, I less than length of t1, print of, we are going to print like a t1 of I. After this, we must and should give the increment the I value. If you not increment that I value, it goes to the infinity loop. If you try to comment and execute this one, it will goes to the infinity loop. See, we will see this. See, it is printing 100, like this. If you specify this one and control C, like terminate the key interrupt and CLS and execute once again. See, we got this 100, 200. How we got? First, we have performed the initialization using that I is equals to 0. Like it is taking, like I have written that condition like if that I less than length of T1, it will goes to the this while loop print of T1 of I. I am going to, after printing that, I am going to incrementing. Incrementing means it is going to, that cursor is going to, first it starts from the 0, first element. It is going to the second, like 200. It is going to the I is equals to I plus 1. It is going to the 200. After the 200 also print means, it will, again it is incrementing, it is going to the 300. After the 300 also print, it will goes to the 400. After that 400 also print, it will again incrementing like up to 750. 750 after printing, it will comes to the this I value. This I value again if you, that the I value is less than T1 means it will that that I value less than length of L1 means it will goes to the while loop. If the I value not less than length of L1 means like it if that I it like I is greater than this length of length of T1 means it will comes out of this loop and it will terminate the like it will comes out of the loop, stops the iteration. Once again execute means we got the same output. If you want to to print the I is equals to I plus means it will printing like it will start from the 0 like 100. If you increment the 2 means it will taking like 300. Again incrementing that 2 means it will printing that 550. Again incrementing 2 means it will get taking that 750. Like this printing. See, we will see the output also 100, 300, 550, 750. Like this we got. Hmm, next one is tuple comprehension also there, but tuple comprehension it will return the generative function. We will see tuple comprehension. Sure. You take tuple equals to 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. You take elements like this. If you print like tuple comprehension like I'm taking like tuple of I'm printing I syntax like tuple comprehension syntax like element for element in tuple element for element in tuple if element condition if condition for element in tuple tuple 2. If you try to print tuple 2, try to execute that Python test.py. We got the generator object. Instead of, if you give the tuple is a typecasting function, tuple constructor or tuple typecasting function, you will get the elements. It is not available. Can give this. If you give means we will get the. It will taking like to generate a function also only. I think that is not working. We will see that one more how to convert this one. How to convert we will see. We can convert the generator function into tuple data like this. Tuple comprehension we will see. Tuple comprehension also works, but it is getting it will returning like a generator object. We will see like how we are going to convert the tuple generator object to tuple elements to tuple individual elements, or we can search in the Google way how to convert tuple comprehension. I think I know control Z. Instead of converting, we can convert like a list first. We will see. We can convert the list also. We can convert in the form of list. If you try to, we can perform the loop also. See, we can see for key in full print of key. We got these elements from the tuple 2. We are getting, but using the for loop. If you convert the list also, it will converting in the list, but tuple is not. It will the tuple typecasting. It is not working. Typecasting is not working. We will see in the future. Next one is tuple common functions. Functions like max, min, sum, length. Next one is sorted function. If you take like a print of max of tuple min of tuple, length of tuple, sum of tuple, sorted of tuple. If trying to execute this one, we are getting okay. Shortcut it is giving in the form of list. See, this is a maximum element. This one is a minimum element. This one is a length of means 7. This is the sum of the elements is 2800. This is a in the form of list. Okay, shortcut also returning the list only in the form of tuple specific methods. I think there is a two methods only, count and count function and index function. We will see these two functions. It will return the count of object. It will return the it will return the number of occurrences in the tuple. Number of it will return the number of occurrences of object in the tuple data structure. It will return the index of given index of the object in the tuple data structure. It will return the index of the object in the tuple data structure. We will see these two. If try to repeat the elements like 100, 400, 200, 250, 600 like this. If you repeat, print of tuple dot count of, if you take 200, it will give the how many occurrences of the 200 in the tuple. They giving like 200 is here, one more is here. Print of tuple dot count of 100. It is giving like 2. This one also 2 times repeated. If you give full dot count of 700, it is giving like one occurrence, one time only it is repeated. 800 if you give, immediately is not present in the tuple, that's why it is 0 time. It is repeated. If you see the index also, try to copy and paste here. Example. Output 220. Next one is index of object. If you try to print tuple dot index of 100. Index of 100 means it will be like 0 index, 0 into index of 200 will giving like 1. It will only give the first iteration index, like first, like not for not first iteration, like first occurrences element index, object index. If you want to this one in occurrences index means we have to write code for that manually. Next one is if you give the tuple of index of 600. Python tester py will giving like a 8018. It will giving like a this element index. This one is a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 600 is the index. Output is 018. If you want to see that any other methods also there means there is a function called layer of tuple. If you give like this, we will get the tuple specific functions. See, I have taught content index methods. These are the intended methods like these are EQ means equal format. So now tuple, why tuple we have used in the Python means for the security purpose we can use more secure. If you want, like there is a no modification allows in the tuple data structures. If you take the list means you can perform the modifications like there is a data tampering, like a data may be hackable, data can be modification by that some other persons, that is possible, but in that tuple we cannot perform the like other persons cannot perform the modifications on the tuple. That's why tuple introduced in the uh, tuple data structures are introduced in the Python. That's all, friends. We will go with the next class in the dictionary data structure. There is a somewhat connection between tuple and dictionary. That's why we are going to the dictionary data structure. If you like my content, please like and subscribe my channel.